Now, welcome to Ali's fireside 2 a.m. ramble. I've done my moaning, I broke my toe. Let's move on quickly, shall we? Yeah, anyway, see that? Burning a load of hedges that need burning at 2 a.m. Now I can hear an aeroplane or a helicopter probably coming to investigate. Who's got a fire at 2 a.m? Is the place burning down? No, it's not actually. Officer. Anyway, I thought I'd just say a little bedtime ramble. Now, I told the youngster in the garage, like, I need a big can of paraffin, because at night I'm a pirate, but in the day I'm an environmentalist. I sneak out at night and be an anti-hippie, you know, and put paraffin. No, I to be honest, I do keep it clean. I don't burn anything that isn't meant to burn. That's the secret, isn't it, really? But it's quite funny. Now, I thought I'd tell you a little story about my mum and dad, actually. I was remembering earlier, and I thought, I must tell that story in a ramble. You know, who else is going to listen? Who's going to give a shit, you know? Future generations. This is for you, right? Now, Granny and Granddad Carter, my mum and dad, right, they were married for like 60 years before he died a couple of years ago. And I was remembering, like, fond memories, really, of my mum and dad. I thought, God, yeah, we just knew it was normal for our mum and dad to go out and have romantic evenings together. Adult time, you know, like adult time. We didn't want to be there. That's all we knew. And it was perfectly normal. You know, we were quite happy not to be around if they're doing adult things. That's all we knew. That was enough. But one funny story is that my dad was really tight from a Scotsman, you know. He was like really well shrewd with money, saved very hard for future generations. That was the idea. He never bought himself anything, but one day my mum was ordering these curtains. So one of my memories. Now, she used to, when he got on a train and went away on work business, so she'd like put some pick and mix sweets and a little love note in his briefcase as he went off, and he'd find it, right? But this particular time, she needed to give him the bill for the curtains, and they were like loads of money. They'd been handmade, they were huge. And she's first time ever that she'd had her own handmade curtains, especially for their home, you know, rather than make do. And I think, you know, it was in the 80s, and I think they were a couple of grand. I mean, that would kill my dad. There's no way in a million years he'd agree to that, right? He'd say, what? He'd feel guilty. It's a waste, right? Now, she put the bill in his sweets, in his briefcase, and then as he opened it and saw the note, and as the train was, like, leaving the station, she's, like, on the train station going, hey. And there's nothing he could do. He was like, he saw the bill. He was like, oh my God. She said he should have seen his face. But he said, I've still got a few days for him to get it round the idea before he comes home. And that's how she managed him, basically. It's quite romantic. They were quite romantic, though, really, you know. They did still have this spark, you know. Because I think it's because they took time out as a couple, and you need to make that normal. It's not like, oh, we're being deserted, mummy's going out without us. No, this is adult stuff, and all adults have friends too, that they don't, you know, you don't hang out with your kids when they've got their mates round, do you? It's like, come and hang out in your room then, interrupt everything. No, well, mummies and daddies have friends, or they like to go out with each other sometimes, you know, as adults. You know, and that's all you need to know. Anyway, little fireside ramble. The fire's going very well. You probably can't see it from there. I'm going to try and zoom in. Yes, it's going so well. And as you can tell, I've got so much surrounding it to burn. Let's just hope that the whole thing don't catch fire. I'm going to have to stay here obviously to be the fire safety person, health and safety. You know, the elves with their safety. I've had a little word and I need to stay here for a little bit longer. And I usually have water around somewhere, so just in case. Sometimes I just pour water around the edge of it, you know, just to be sure, like. Anyway, night-night, everyone. It must be 2:30 a.m. Top garden, my bonfire. All right.